God's secret weapon. During World War II, Corrie ten Boom and her sister Betsy had been arrested in Holland for trying to help Jews escape the Holocaust. They ended up in Ravensbrück, one of the most infamous Nazi concentration camps. Their barracks had been built to hold 400 prisoners, but by the time the sisters arrived at the camp, the one-room building held more than 1,400 women. Living conditions were insufferable. The women were housed like stacked cordwood on dirty, flea-infested straw that was strewn on wooden platforms. The fleas feasted night and day until everyone was covered with itchy, raised welts. If it hadn't been for their Bible and the comfort the sisters were able to take from Betsy's readings, Corrie didn't know how they could have survived from day to day. If the guards had ventured into the room, they would have discovered the forbidden Bible. Not only would it have been confiscated, but the consequences would have been brutal. Over and over, the two sisters wondered over the mystery of why the guards never inspected their barracks. One morning, Betsy read the Bible verse, 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 18, that said, "Give thanks in all circumstances." She insisted that they put this into practice, feeling certain that giving thanks was the answer to their suffering. As Corrie tells her story, the sister named a litany of things they needed to be thankful for the amazing circumstances that enabled the sisters to stay together, to the Bible she held in her hands, to the other women in the camp. Betsy even thanked God for the fleas, reminding her sister in all circumstances. That prayer proved to be a turning point for the women. Their circumstances hadn't changed, but their attitude did. Betsy and Corrie began to connect with the women in a way that changed those barracks and the women imprisoned there. It wasn't until much later that Corrie discovered the reason the dreaded inspections never happened and their beloved Bible remained undiscovered: the fleas. The guards refused to set foot into those barracks because of the out-of-control flea infestation. When Betsy took God at His word and thanked Him in all circumstances, she had no idea those fleas were actually a gift from God. It is easy to be grateful for the sunshine, the good things, plenty of food, when life is easy. But God tells us to express gratitude in all circumstances. That means we are called to offer thanks when the wind blows our lives at hurricane force. We are asked to thank Him when the money runs out long before the end of the month, and when the kids are pushing the boundaries and challenging us at every turn. Corrie ten Boom discovered the sense of giving thanks in all circumstances. She discovered the vital link between gratitude and trust. We too can discover this link. Though we may not understand the whys of our circumstances, by thanking God, we grow to acknowledge that He is in control, that He can be trusted, and that's the antidote for anxiety, is to pray with thanksgiving. From One Simple Act by Debbie McComber.